Have you ever met someone who dreams big? Like really big. They want success, money, respect, freedom, and a great life. But at the same time, they also want to stay in bed for just 5 more minutes that somehow turns into 2 hours. If that sounds familiar, don't worry. You're not broken. You're not confused. And you're definitely not alone. Today we're talking about a very interesting personality type. People who are lazy but ambitious. Yes, that strange mix where your mind wants the top floor, but your body is still waiting for the lift instead of taking the stairs. And here's the twist. This type of person is often more intelligent and creative than average. So stay till the end, because what you'll understand today might completely change how you see yourself. Let's start with a simple truth. Lazy but ambitious people don't lack dreams. They lack energy alignment. Their brain is running on Formula One speed, but their body is on battery saver mode. They imagine success clearly, the lifestyle, the confidence, the freedom. But when it's time to do the work, suddenly the bed feels extra comfortable. The phone becomes extremely interesting, and even cleaning the room feels more productive than starting the actual task. Sound familiar? Here's where psychology comes in. First important point. Lazy but ambitious people are future-oriented thinkers. Their mind lives in tomorrow. They think about, I'll do it later. I'll start fresh for Monday. Next month, I'll be unstoppable. Their brain loves planning more than executing. Not because they are careless, but because planning gives instant mental satisfaction. Your brain releases a small dose of happiness just by imagining success. So your brain tricks you. It says, relax, you've already thought about it. That's enough for now. That's why you can plan a whole business in one night. But I feel tired when it's time to write the first email. Second point, they hate boring efforts, but love meaningful results. Lazy but ambitious people are not lazy in everything. They can spend hours watching videos about success, learning random deep topics, helping someone with advice, thinking about ideas at 2 a.m. But ask them to do repetitive, boring work. Suddenly, I'll do it tomorrow. Their problem is not effort. Their problem is low tolerance for dull tasks. They want impact, not routine. That's why traditional systems, 9-to-5 jobs, rigid schedules, slow rewards, feel suffocating to them. They don't want to climb the ladder step by step. They want an elevator, or at least a shortcut. Third point, they secretly fear wasting effort. This one is important. Lazy but ambitious people are often scared of trying hard and still failing. So their brain protects them by saying, don't go all in yet. Because if you never give 100%, you never have to face the question, what if I try my best and still fail? So procrastination becomes emotional protection. It's not laziness. It's fear wearing comfortable clothes. Let's take a simple real-life example. There's always that one student who says, I can top the exam if I study seriously. But somehow, they never study seriously. Why? Because as long as they don't fully try, they can still believe they're capable. Once they try fully, the illusion is at risk. Fourth point, they're efficiency lovers, not effort lovers. Lazy but ambitious people hate unnecessary work. They always think there must be a faster way. There must be a smarter method. Why work harder when I can work less? That's why many innovators, programmers, entrepreneurs, and creators come from this group. They don't ask, how can I work more? They ask, how can I avoid working more? Ironically, this mindset can create brilliant solutions. The same laziness that avoids effort also searches for smarter systems. Fifth point, they have energy bursts, not consistency. These people don't work slowly every day. They work intensely occasionally. One day, they clean the entire room, plan their life, and start 3 projects. Next 3 days, zero motivation. This is because their motivation is emotion-driven, not habit-driven. They move when inspired, not when scheduled. The problem is, real success requires boring consistency, not just exciting motivation. Now let's talk about something funny but true. Lazy but ambitious people are experts at productive procrastination. They will watch videos about productivity instead of being productive, read self-help books instead of applying them, organize files instead of starting the real task. They feel busy, but not effective. It's like sharpening the knife forever, but never cut the fruit. So, are lazy but ambitious people doomed? Absolutely not. In fact, when they understand themselves, they can become extremely powerful. The key is not forcing motivation. The key is designing life around their psychology. Here's what actually works for them. First solution: make tasks feel meaningful, not just necessary. They don't move for shoulds. They move for wants. Instead of, I should study, try, this skill gives me freedom. Meaning fuels action more than discipline for this personality. Second solution: reduce task size to ridiculous levels. Don't aim for, I'll work for 2 hours. Aim for, I'll work for 5 minutes. Lazy but ambitious people hate starting, but once started, they often continue. The brain resists the door, not the room. Third solution: use laziness as a weapon. Ask yourself, how can I do this with less effort? Automate. Simplify. Batch. Your laziness can actually make you smarter. Fourth solution: stop waiting to feel ready. You'll never feel fully ready. Lazy but ambitious people wait for the perfect mood. That mood is a myth. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Final truth you need to hear: being lazy and ambitious is not a contradiction. It means you want more from life, but you don't want to waste your energy on meaningless effort. When understood, this personality creates thinkers, innovators, and creators. When misunderstood, it creates guilt, self-doubt, and procrastination. So next time you call yourself lazy, pause. Ask instead, am I lazy, or am I just built differently? Because once you work with your psychology instead of against it, you don't need to change who you are. You just need to change how you move. And that's where everything begins.